But you see, the house is still up.
Check it. Yeah.
That's what I was talking about, the house. Well, I know the butt house.
We're there.
I was asking somebody earlier in the day. Maybe you can answer this. Was
I will try.
Helen Keller, right?
Helen Keller.
Right. Was she blind and deaf? Right? She's both, right? That was like her whole beef. Just blind? No, because she signed. She was both.
Wasn't she a florist?
Did she play pinball? She played pinball.
She was both.
Deaf,
I'm saying,
deaf, dumb, and blind.
you're deaf and blind. I don't think she was born that way. She's deaf and blind.
Well, she couldn't speak.
Why would you not blow your brains out?
Oh, come on.
You're deaf and you're blind.
Because you haven't learned about blowing your brains out.
What the fuck are you waiting on? What are you waiting on?
What are you doing?
I'm just saying, if you're blind and deaf, for me, that's when it's time to check out of the room for the evening.
Okay.
A florist? You think Helen Keller owned a what do you call them? A floral?
Nursery?
You think she owned a floral, Jay?
She was a deaf.
Did she?
She was a deaf.
You think she opened a floral? No.
It's like machine written.
What is it? No. What is it, Jay?
I swear to God.
Well, hold it up to. Jay's making fun. No, it's all right.
It's blown out.
It's a white rectangle. I got your white rectangle right down here. Downstairs. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for joining us. I hope everybody's had a terrific week. Had a great time doing things you like to do, improving your life. One day at a time. And what we do here on Friday night is better than even that. It's better than even I can even probably
It's
sort of
not
describe it.
It's not much better than that.
Probably not, but still, it's a good time.
We do it in.
Yeah. So we appreciate everybody joining us here on a Friday night. We started a little late on the program this evening. That's all right. Had time to fellowship and play some records and hang out and do the things that we like to do.
Cars.
Yeah, well,
Motors.
I got a bad car motor. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I'm gonna figure it out. That's what I'm gonna do. It's a sad time for my car. But I don't know. I don't know what'll happen. You guys probably don't know either. You guys ain't as smarter than I am.
Getting closer to baseball season.
Bebop!
Play some pickle.
Pepper. What'd you say?
Pickle. You play pickle.
You could play pickle.
I like pickle.
If you really wanted to, you could. Hey folks, be sure to go over to our Twitter page and get up with us about it. Will you? Come on. You know, it's funny because sorry, I'm spitting out some things. Some stuff that shouldn't belong. Here in the past couple weeks, we've gained a tremendous amount of Twitch followers.
Okay.
I've kind of a little underhandedly, admittedly underhandedly. That's double adverbs. Let's everybody take a lap real quick. Get loosened up for the show. Loosen those hammies up. We don't want any problems later down the road. But no, we've exchanged some follows with some smaller Twitch channels. It's a good thing to do. You follow.
Exchange follows?
Yeah, you follow me, I'll follow you. Cool. And I expect some of those people to go away and like, this is stupid, you guys are idiots. Granted. And likewise, I'll look at some of the things like, you're a douchebag, and delete it later. But like, to me, it's a good way to get people to check it out.
Check it out.
Just pick it up and check it out and see if you like it. Because I figure out of 25 people out of 47 people we turn on to the program, 2 or 3 of them may be like, oh, that's funny, that's cool, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the people is like, meh, that's not my shit, meh. And so anyway, we gained a lot of those. We're getting really close to that Twitch affiliate status. We're 10 Twitch followers away from the Twitch affiliate status.
What happens there? Do I get like a hat or something?
Technically, the big deal with that is you can
Cravat? Can I get a cravat?
You can monetize your channel there.
Oh.
So we could do subscriptions, which I don't think I'm going to do. But we talked about it last week, toying with the idea of like, for $2 you can make one of us take a shot. You know, I said we may want to do like a, you know, $2 and I take a shot, and then the next $2 Steve takes a shot.
Let's pretend like someone just made us do that.
We could do that. Or I said, and I've not asked Jay about this though, or if you want to donate $10,
Oh Lord.
Jay has to take a shot.
Oh, your shot glass is not clean.
No, we should wait on that though.
Why?
Because for a shot we got coming up. Important shot coming up. So that's a big idea. It doesn't really mean anything.
Orange juice or milk.
It doesn't really mean anything to us in terms of, I'm not trying to make a living doing this for a whole lot of time. But still. You guys like butts? Get aggressive. So anyway, oh, sad news coming out of Hollywood Town.
Hollywood?
This week.
Hollywood?
The Peter Tork passed away.
Peter Torkelson?
Yeah, he passed away yesterday from the Monkees. And you know, it's funny, man. It's not really funny. Growing up, I thought the
Monkees were funny. I used to watch them all the time.
They're funny, and they're actually pretty decent musicians.
There were 2 shows I always was sure to try to watch, was Batman and the Monkees.
Yeah. So I had this impression for a long time that like the Monkees were like Milli Vanilli, where it's like different people singing and like they weren't like real musicians.
Well, they were, but they weren't really good musicians. So they were pretty much substituted, and they fought to try to get in there and do their own thing.
But individually,
of course, the production company's like, nah, we just want you guys to do this. Yeah.
I think individually down the road, especially like Michael Naismith.
Yeah, well, he certainly was more creative than the rest.
Yeah.
But you know, Peter had his own band. What was it called?
What was the Peter Tork local connection for us here in North Carolina?
Well, I thought his mom lived in Louisville. He'd always come to the Louisville lawn party and perform. It's like a little tiny town north of Winston-Salem, and I think now I've read that it was a friend of his who was from Louisville who ended up managing him in his later years, that he would come to play the Louisville lawn party for her.
Wow.
So,
okay.
But there was a local connection.
He would show up here every year just randomly to do this, not randomly, but to do this show.
Kind of funny, weird
weird
little small town
That's
party.
sad, man. I love the Monkees, and I think when I first started collecting records, you would see Monkees records around a lot for 50 cents a buck, and I would always kind of laugh at them and stuff, and you know, osmotically throughout the years, you would end up with some Monkees records in your collection, whether you liked it or not or whatever. You know, you would end up with Monkees records and put them on just kind of being goofy, and I'm like, dude, this is not bad music at all. And that's something I was just like, this was quick to hate on because I wasn't even alive when that shit was going on, but I just thought they were kind of fake and stupid and blah blah blah. But
you know, Peter Tork was a good friend of Stephen Stills, and it was Stephen Stills who told Peter to go try out for this band thing they were doing called the Monkees.
Really?
His TV show. Yeah. It's funny because Steven Stills and Peter Tork kind of have a similar look with their bob haircut.
Butt Bob?
Butt bob. So are we doing a shot for Peter Tork?
Yo, what's up, man? We're saying, no.
Oh, we're
No,
not
we're
doing
not.
a shot for
No.
Peter Tork.
Metal Theologian, liver loaves. Don't forget to change Twitch directors. Yeah, I should do that. I'm sorry, man.
What?
Twitch gets weird about
Twitch directors.
I'll do it after. I'll do it after the fact. They'll
There's
just
so many
have to-
things I'm not familiar
They'll
with.
just have to get on with it. Sadie Mae one. That's our man Curtis from Portland. What's up, man? Well, I'll see you down there. You've never owned a Monkees record, Metal Theologian? Come on, man. I don't believe it. I think you're hiding it from us. You're hiding it. But anyhow, hang on. I'll show you guys something funny, maybe. You guys want to see something funny? No. Get off of that. Oh my Lord.
What are you doing?
No. Oh my God.
Funny how you can't.
Tell us a story, Steve.
I got no stories.
You
I
got
won't be here next Friday.
Well, come.
Friday Night Music Club. Dave's not here. The band Dave's Not Here is performing. I'm part of Dave's Not Here. And we're doing 10 songs from 1971, performing with 2 other bands.
Is that right?
It's going to be good.
That sounds good. I'm going to show you a Peter Tork thing.
Okay.
If I can make this, I'm going to make it work.
Okay, try.
Okay.
We trust you.
All right. Well, you guys have to just give me a second. Here we go. This is our buddy. If you look,
Loses?
oh, the guy on the right here, that's our buddy Steve Pickard.
Okay.
You won't be able to hear this, but he okay, just I'll let everybody else listen. Oh wait. Hang on, because I gotta stop this other thing. Hold on, everybody.
What's going on there?
What are you doing?
What happened?
What happened?
No, check it out. Now maybe it'll do it.
Who's your favorite monkey? Is it Peter? You want Peter, don't you? Look at his
He says
hair.
my favorite monkey is Peter.
He's so monkey.
And then
This
he
monkey, you like it? You like it, Peter? You like Peter?
What do you do?
that's something real that happened. I don't know. He posted that today, and it's something back in way back when. And I just thought it was funny.
All right.
No, I brought that way down.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, there's,
Okay, good.
just now. How's that sound?
I just turned it
Okay. Well, what else we got to talk about?
on. I guess the Oscars is Sunday.
The Oscars this Sunday.
We can talk about that later, though.
I bought tickets today for Sleep and Big Business. 3 tickets for Sleep and Big Business. Big deal going on. Apparently I mentioned this last week, but I say, you know, if people can go protest, if people can go protest political issues and whatever, I'm going to go protest this Bob Seger coming to North Carolina. I want a bunch of people to get together, and we're going to go picket and say, no, Bob Seger. No, Bob Seger. I want to picket Bob Seger coming to North Carolina. I don't want him in my damn state, Steve.
He's free to do what he wants to do.
Oh, he's free until I get mad about it. He's not free. No, I don't want him in my damn state. Could be in your own damn state. Get out of my state, Bob Seger. I don't want to have to tell you more than once. Get out of my goddamn state. I don't want him in my state, Steve. Saxophone solos and rock and roll songs have no business, and I don't want him in my damn state.
I'm playing sax next Friday.
Yeah, but still, I don't want him in my damn state. I was going to show another thing. We wasted a lot of time. No, we ain't wasting. We're just hanging out. Everybody's having a good time, right? All 450 of everybody hanging out. What did Seeger do? I can't stand Bob Seger, man. I can't explain it. It's unnatural.
I just think he gets played too much on the radio.
I'm passionate about it, but I don't like Bob Seger.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Anyway. Carl's in here. You guys see Carl earlier? Carl said he's coming up for the 300th episode, which is coming up in 3 weeks.
Is it really?
3 weeks, we got a 300th episode. We'd love to get to those 500 subs by then, but that ain't gonna happen because, you know. I was gonna tell you guys real quick. I'll just do it real fast. If you guys are fans of, oh no, I stopped recording for some reason. If you guys are fans of Stereolab, it's a band that Cameron was a big fan of. They're coming out with a bunch of reissues this year, a couple of waves. There's like a May wave and then like an August or September wave. So a lot of the like Emperor Tomato Ketchup and some of the like bigger releases from Stereolab are going to get re-released this year, which is a big deal for a lot of people. So that's very cool. And I know I'm skipping over it, but that's what happens when you spend a lot of time baloneying. Big Stereolab fan because of Cameraman. Early on, I'm like, this is garbage. I don't want to hear this. But it really, really, really grew on me. But now to more important business as we're moving on in the program. An epic night for us tonight. Our man Ragnar in Iceland, who's been with us for a very long time. Very good friend of the program. Constant contact with Ragnar. He sent us some records. Got all those booby records and stuff. And we actually played a booby record earlier from an earlier band he was in. Tonight, mofos, friends of the program, today, Ragnar's 40th birthday. He said, I wish you guys could be hanging out with us, partying with us, but you have to do a shot for me instead. And I said,
I was wondering what we were waiting on.
I was like, motherfucker, we can do that for sure. If anything, we can do. So, over yonder, they said, you know what they do, Steve?
Skull.
Skull. So here's the Ragnar, man. Hope you had a ballin' ass birthday, son. And it'd have been cool if we could have been there with you, man. Just getting loose as a caboose. Oh man, thanks What to Do 94 giving us the host on Twitch. You're the boss, man. Thanks a lot, man. That's really cool. That means his channel is now playing our channel.
Oh.
Steve's an older gentleman.
I don't follow these things.
I'm an older gentleman too, but I don't play one on television. On TV, I'll wear flat bills and play a 24-year-old. Wah, wah. I thought this was a record show. I thought we were going to talk about records.
Let's do that.
You want to talk about some records?
Why not?
Let's get on with it then. I was going to talk about that. I ain't going to talk about that now because Steve's got a record to talk about that.
I ain't got nothing to talk about. I wasn't even here when you start playing records.
No.
I'm not talking about it.
No, let's get into what we played. Played a very diverse group of record albums this evening, I think. A lot of fun. Jay showed up kind of early. We just got loose. What I was doing, we've been featuring some games on the channel for several weeks, if you guys know. And tonight we steered away again from retro and went on the PS4 route. And I did some competitive Rocket League matches of the modern games. And I love playing Battle Royale games and stuff, but kind of suck at them. I'm good for an old guy, but I'm still, in terms of like, you know, a lot of people suck. But Rocket League, I'm pretty good at Rocket League, I'll be honest with you, even though I got liquored up and didn't do so well at certain games. But I'm a pretty good Rocket League player, and I played some Rocket League while we listened to some records. That's a good vibe. I like that. The games are 5 minutes, so we kind of get in and get out. Kind of like like a whore's vagina.
Okay.
If you're into prostitution, similar to that. Get in and get out. Like that. That was my dad's get the fuck out of my chair motion. No matter where we were or what was going on, my dad would go, and I knew that meant Move.
Get the fuck
Fat
out.
ass. Move. He would do that in cars. Pull up to an intersection. My dad in motion. To the other. Yeah. Quality business. But anyway. So for the albums we played.
And then he grabbed his piece.
Possibly. You believe I had this on making food the other night off stream making food and jamming out, and I had a little liquor buzz going on. Kiss. Talk about a band that's really growing on me is Kiss. I hated on Kiss similar to the way I hated on Bob Seger earlier this evening. So maybe I'll come around one day. But this is Double Platinum. Jay, tell us about Double Platinum.
Compilation.
You're the Kiss guy.
2-disc greatest hits up to a certain point. I think it's the first 3 or 4 records.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Had some quality stuff on, not the greatest shape, stuff from Water Damage. It's a 50-cent record, man. It was, not something you'd pay a lot of money for. And at the time, I hated Kiss, so I wouldn't have even spent a lot of money on this anyway. But some good songs on it, man. I had a good time with it. It's funny how your taste changed like that. And I just could not. SOCOM 2. I'm a SOCOM 2 vet. Just Add Vinyl. Oh my God. Let's go. That's my favorite game of all time, probably. Let's go, man. Oh yeah, dude. That's the game that got me going into online gaming was SOCOM 2.
You said, hey Jay, you see that video I sent you of Ace Frehley?
Yeah. I've seen it.
You seen it before? It was funny though, because a lot of I don't know how many times he said it. He's like,
I'm gonna type something.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
What happened?
No, I think Ace Frehley's a great guitar player.
I'm gonna type something for the SOCOM people in the chat.
Right.
Anyway.
Are you talking nerd?
I've had a little bit to drink this evening. You guys like drinking? Boy, we sure do. How long's it been since I played this record album? It's been a long time, probably.
At least a week.
Rufus and Shaka Khan, or Rufus and Shaka. Rufus and Shaka and Master Jam. Is that and Master?
No, I think it's Rufus and Shaka and Master Jam.
I'm joshing.
Okay.
You ever been joshed real hard? I got joshed real hard one time. The gym teacher had to step in. It was a problem. 79 MCA. It's a little disco, I'll be honest with you. But it's funny. This was something I pulled out real early on record night back in the day. And I've not pulled it out in a while because it looks like it's whack. It's not. It's got that bumping, borderline disco funk vibe that Grown Man Record Night's kind of built on. That just it's that. No, I've not pulled that out in years. It's just kind of bumping. It's a great, having a conversation, pouring a drink, kind of music. She's kind of showing her butthole on the back of that.
Not the strawberry.
Not her strawberry?
No, that's a strawberry.
Oh, that's a strawberry? No, but the way she's all turned around.
Oh yeah, she's showing it to you.
She's showing her butthole. Ain't no two ways about it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not just saying. I'm just super saying. Pulled this out. This was a kind of a blind buy a few months ago. Bride. This is a hard rock.
You know who that is?
P-Ro Bryson.
That's Q. That's Quincy Jones right there.
Oh.
On the phone.
On the phone. Of course he's on the phone.
It's produced by Quincy Jones.
Bride is an act on Pure Metal from '88, and it's that like late '80s metal, Christian metal. Okay. And it's jamming. You ever heard Bride? It's legit, man.
No.
I did not enjoy this.
Where'd you get that?
Hippo Records.
Bride.
I'm not enjoying this. This is a good record.
The Bride of Frankenchrist.
there's a one of the tracks I saw is called Fire and Brimstone.
Yep.
Um,
Here Comes the Bride. There's a song called Here Comes the Bride.
okay, it's good, man.
It's on Pure Metal Records.
Live to Die, Hell No. Is that on there?
The cover art is called The Vision of Death. And I looked,
Yeah.
and behold, a pale
Look,
horse.
Live to Die.
And his name that sat on
Hell
him
no.
was Death.
Good call, Just Add Vinyl. Oh, Metal Theologian says he's been after this record. This was at a hippo for like chump change, man. Chump change, and that's all I'll pay for records anyway is chump change. I'm a cheap motherfucker. Our good buddy and Nightbot chat champion for I don't know how many weeks running, including this past week, Shane Rockney, requested a little The Cat from Jimmy Smith. And I'll never not play this record if somebody wants to hear it.
This was an old school record for Grown Man Record
That's an
Night.
old school Grown Man Record Night, and one that we played.
Might be
with
one of
our-
the first Jimmy Smith records we ever listened to.
Yes, and also the original Cat in the House's favorite record. And when he was passing away, literally like taking his last breaths, I ran in here, I fired up the turntables, and I put on Jimmy Smith's The Cat, literally as he took his last breaths, because I thought that's his favorite song, and I played them off. Like any respectable musician, I played them off.
Okay.
And then no, that was a different gentleman. That's not confirmed. Hey, put that mic over, at least over toward Alexa. You're gonna don't sit it four-fifths away across the room and stuff. Alexa, shut it on up now. Alexa, what's the most popular Citizens Band radio channel?
I don't know, but I'll look into it for you.
Okay.
In the meantime, I've got a great joke. Want to hear it?
Okay.
How do you measure a burrito?
How?
In enchiladas.
Enchiladas, that's good.
Alexa, take a lap.
I'm not sure.
Jay, why'd you play this record?
For no reason whatsoever. I just grabbed it out of my stack and I was just randomly going through it.
Stat grab. What is that? Is that Van Halen OU812?
Yeah. I prefer Mr. Bungle's OU818 or Goddamn It, I Love America, but still,
I don't get that. Joke.
for Bungle fans, it's a joke. I could just show you my credit score. Also a joke. And then for our man Ragnar that we talked about earlier, I said, oh man, you're turning 40, man. It's like, we can do a shot for you. I can also do, you got a record request. And he said, one of these he sent us, Ego. I'm not going to try to pronounce this. This is Booby, who is an Icelandic god of music, who's done a bunch of solo stuff as of recent. But this is one of Booby's earlier things. I'm looking for a year on this, but I don't understand this language on the back of this. It's 82, 1982.
He's the Brian Adams, right?
This is smoking, man. We had some people like Carl mentioned in the chat earlier, and he's like, dude, who is this? And it's good. It's a fantastic record, and not one you're going to see at your average everyday record shop. Ego. How would you say that? What's the name of the album?
I mind.
He said, just add vinyl says, you play OU812 for your girlfriend. Yeah, because it's got the song at the end. What was the last song?
Black and blue.
Just add vinyl says, my girlfriend didn't like Bride. She liked When Love Comes Walking In, though. You know what my girlfriend likes? She likes Burzum. On Valentine's Day, we get drunk and burn down things. Almost said the C word. No, I'm not going to do that.
No.
Get the FBI to get on.
country?
No.
No.
How about some James Brown? Warmed up just right and shoved right up your buddy Hoyle. You like it? It's a Mother, James Brown. This album contains Mother Popcorn. One of my first James Brown records. And it just really just smokes, I'll be honest with you. It picks them up, and you know what else it does, Jay? Puts them down. It's serious. It's serious business, man.
What side you listen to?
Side A. We want side A.
Mother Popcorn, mashed potato popcorn, parts 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then popcorn with a feeling. There's a lot of popcorn and mashed potatoes going on here. A lot of starches.
Yeah, you know what? Ron Haggerty would like that record, I bet you, if he doesn't have it already, that Broad record. I know he's a big Christian record guy. Okay. I say, he's a big Christian record guy as I pick up one of Jay's records. Merciful Fate, Jay, tell us about this record album.
This is another just random.
Preferably in the microphone.
This is another random.
No, do it again. Start over. No, start over.
This was the record that always scared me because of King Diamond when I was a kid.
Tilt it forward. There you go. Tilt it forward. There you go.
How's this related with King Diamond?
Well,
He's a singer.
lead singer.
Same singer.
He always really
Is that the guy with the high roof on his mouth that
King Diamond.
kind of gets annoying to a point?
See, that's what Carl was saying. Carl was not a King Diamond. I like King Diamond a lot. I don't care for the production of these records. I think they're a little too toppy. Too toppy.
Ed Two Toppy Jones.
Oh, Ed Two Toppy Jones, baby. And of course, we had to play some Monkeys. This is more of the Monkeys. I remember this in the only record of Monkeys I have in my collection for some weird reason. '67 release on RCA. And I remember this being in really shitty shape, but the tracks we played, I don't know, man.
We only heard a couple songs on here. We played I believe your auntie Griselda was actually Peter Tork singing. That's why.
Oh, that was weird,
That
man.
on there, and then
Really
Not Your
trippy.
Stepping Stone was probably my favorite Monkey song. So
It was good though, man.
it was good. I don't hate on the Monkeys.
No. And that was way trippier than that was kind of my point earlier. It's like what we heard right there. Way trippier and out there and clean and crisp than what you would really think coming from the Monkeys. You'd think it'd be campy and just kind of baloney. But those are legit songs.
Left winger for the Montreal Canadiens. Wade Tripper. Wade Tripper.
I was a left winger. What was next, Steve? Tell us about this record album.
Next up, put on this John Coltrane album. This is Both Directions at Once, the Lost album. Came out last year on, what is this on?
Okay.
It's a Verve, but Impulse, I think, is who released it.
Metal Theologian asked, hit the pause button for a second.
What?
How can you be a Robert Plant fan and bitch about King Diamond?
Because there's gravitas, there's some balls in Robert Plant's high end. There's no balls in this guy's voice. It's all falsetto with the clean. Whereas the other one's like,
yeah. And I think, well, some of that, in my perspective, is that the production of the record is so tinny that I don't think he does have any balls, like you're saying. But the music doesn't have any balls either.
right,
So now it's really thin.
right.
I think that's kind of the problem.
So this is the same, getting back to John Coltrane here, it's the same group that did Love Supreme. This is like 63, and that group was like 60 to 65 maybe.
Yeah.
And it's McCoy Tyner on piano,
Smoking.
Elvin Jones, I think, on drums.
Yeah. That's the
and-
quartet, right? That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
that's the real shit.
Yeah, that's, yeah. I was trying to think who was on Garrison. Jimmy Garrison, I think, was on bass, maybe.
Mr. Garrison.
Mr. Garrison.
Garrison Hurst.
Georgia. Go Dogs.
And then you put another record album on.
Yeah,
The turntable. We'll
last
listen
but
to it
not-
early. We'll listen to the record earlier.
Last but not least, because of Oscar night approaching.
Get out of my can!
Here's some movie music. So I've got this John Carpenter anthology that came out in 2017.
Yeah, you know we love some
Kind of a-
Carpenter here. Yeah.
We heard In the Mouth of Madness, Assault on Precinct 13, The Fog, Prince of
Yeah,
Darkness, Santiago, and Escape from New York, which is one of my favorites. by
What's up, Bill? I'll be seeing you down
John
there.
Carpenter.
Ka-cha! Bill's box of sound trying to sneak in on us. I see you down there, Bill. Sneaking in from the bottom of the chat. Bottom side. Pa-cha! I see you. Catch you around the corner, bro.
That's it.
That's all the record albums we played.
That's it.
Jay, I'll give you $1 if you grab me one of those alcoholic beverages in there.
I think we did so many weeks of one-offs. We had stacks and stacks.
and stacks.
Not a night of stacks.
And the wax of the stacks of the best old wax. It's Boss.
You want what?
One of them alcoholic bees in there. You know, I think it's funny. Some of these groups that I participate in this follow for follow thing that people do. Thanks, bro. You're a
Follow you.
grab yourself one. Don't be
you
shy about it.
Follow me. Days and nights.
Bill says Kachonga.
Uh-oh.
I've been proposing that as the name of the band, Bill.
Oh, I thought there was maybe a problem.
It may have flickered. Was there a flicker?
Was there a Kachonga that I wasn't aware of?
We're missing chroma. Look at all this missing chroma.
Oh, you're looking at your little monitor.
I'm just saying. Hell was I saying?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
We should probably do Dig of the Week then. Oh no, I was talking about I noticed the amount of views we have. We're up to 40 follows on Twitch, which is a good deal. And we've got like 1,100 views. And some of these people in these groups, they have like 120 followers and like 425 views. It's like, that's nuts. Like we have a lot of views and not a lot of followers necessarily, but I think that's funny. That's I don't know, man. Sketchy. Dig of the week. So I got 3 records to talk about, Steve. You got stuff to talk about?
Oh, Metal Theologian said the sound flickered.
Oh, your sound flickered.
Oh, they're stomping on the cable.
Jay was stomping on things. I bet you. So, you know, last week from that same, one of our favorite, I was going to take a little video in there actually. One of our favorite local digging spots, and I mean like a true digging spot. Nothing's above $3 in this spot. It used to be $2. Nice little selection though. You're always finding like great soul. I found some great blues records there, jazz records, and some classic rock stuff. Even some hip hop, like early hip hop stuff in there throughout
Problem
the
is
years.
nothing's less than $3 also.
Nothing's less. So you know,
Everything's $3.
you've got to realize like, nah, I can probably find that for $1, pretty easy.
Right.
But if you're like, whoa, I've never seen that before.
Right.
Now you pick it up.
Hey,
That's the kicker. That's the kicker.
you pick it up.
That's your tipping off point. You guys know what a tipping off point is?
That's where you pick it up.
Get a thesaurus, a dictionary. You guys,
A Deshoris?
the stegosaurus. You got a stegosaurus dictionary. Oh no, we got somebody quoting Seeger in the. I'm not gonna ban you. I love you, bro. That's why. You know, last week I picked up that it's B.B. King and Bobby Blue Bland played together live for the first time. That was something I found down there at that digging spot. And at the same time, which I didn't want to do them both in the same week, was an early B.B. King compilation called From the Beginning. And I'm not going to pass on very many B.B. King records for cheap. And I'll tell you, man, this is some legit shit. Hold that guy up there so I can pull
Have
my.
you listened to that?
No, I've not put it on the table yet.
What do you know about it?
Well, it's from '68, so that's a compilation released in '68. So you're talking about early stuff. RPM Crown Material by B.B. King. Includes Rock Me Baby, Sneaking Around, Sweet Thing, 3 O'Clock Blues, Eyesight to the Blind, 5 Long Years, Mall and Fault, Woke Up in the Morning.
From the beginning. Yeah, this is going to go back.
Yeah, that's, you're not going to get 70s, 80s B.B. King on that. That's some of that early, legit shit. And a pretty decent shape for a...
Yeah, I just want to show the vinyl.
For a double comp, man. That old.
Cool. That's showing it.
Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty straight. In that same hall, that same day, we had just recently did our Valentine's Day show here on the program, Steve. And what came up a couple of times, and I think I played one and then you played another, was Roxy Music. And ironically enough, I found a Roxy Music up there. Really like Roxy Music. Now this is one obviously I didn't have. Flesh and Blood from 1980 on Atlantic. Now what I can tell about this is a lot of people said this was kind of like meh of a Roxy Music record. #1 in the UK. I mean
it's around the same time as Avalon. Avalon was right after this, maybe?
Over You was a big single. Oh Yeah, Same Old Scene. But a lot of people said it just really didn't have the... it was made after the drummer Paul Thompson had left the band, essentially making Roxy Music a 3-piece consisting of Brian Ferry, Andy McKay, and Phil
Manzanera?
Yeah.
Paul Carrick's on there.
But I don't know. I've not listened to it. I didn't sample it. I just know I like Roxy Music, and so I gave it a shot. And then I looked it up, and everybody's like, "Well, it's not really the blues." So I don't know. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go into it with an open mind.
You'll probably find something you like in there.
I did pick. I think. No, I said '68 earlier. That clean B.B. King. I found something from '67. Decently clean as well. Well, sort of clean as well. Not something I see all the time. A Wilson Pickett record. I'm in Love. I've actually never seen I'm in Love. Well, not the greatest cover in the world. But '68 on Atlantic. And let me tell you what, man. When I hear Wilson Pickett, I think of one person, and that is my dad. My dad is a huge Wilson Pickett fan. And my dad would, like, sing and dance to that. Like, wow! Like, nutso to this shit. A lot of people say this is the most mature of his albums. It's got a lot of love songs and shit like that, but I mean, I don't know. A lot of people say this involves Bobby Womack is on this record, and a lot of people say this is really a Bobby Womack record that they are at best a collab record that they kind of did 50-50.
Tom Dowd produced it.
Oh yeah, let's see. Womack, always a great collaborator with Sly Stone and the Rolling Stones. Ron Wood provides both marvelous guitar playing and a very personal songwriting voice to "I'm in Love," especially on a title hit. I've Come a Long Way. So it's really I'm not familiar with this. The pink Wilson Pickett, the exciting Wilson Pickett, I think it's called. You know, the pink one. I've had that forever, and I grew up with, you know, my dad had all kinds of greatest hit cassettes and shit like that, but that's the second, like, legit in-person Wilson Pickett I found that I'm real excited to hear. And even if it's slow songs, Wilson Pickett is one of those guys, kind of like Otis Redding. If he wants to sing a slow song, I'm still going to be interested, and even on a record night, could still be appropriate. Whereas like a funk record, when a funk record goes to a slow song, you're in trouble. If you're trying to keep the party moving, you're in trouble. If Otis Redding or Wilson Pickett goes to a slow song, you're not necessarily in trouble. You've got some meat and potatoes there to deal with, in my opinion. that's just my opinion, folks.
Just one man's opinion, that's all.
That's all the record albums I got to talk about. Steve's got a record album for Dig of the Week.
I do.
Tell me all
I just
about
picked it up today because it just came out.
I want to hear all about it.
I'm a big fan of the Claypool Lennon Delirium,
Yeah.
and this came out today. It's called South of Reality.
Yeah. Let's get it up in there.
It's on
When you can.
ATO Records.
Okay. I'll even get rid of the bug to give you some room.
Kind of a cool cover. Looks like a cockroach or something looking out over some kind of weird space. Of course, if you know anything about this band, it's kind of space rock.
Yeah.
Modern space rock.
I did. I was going to do a first listen of this.
I haven't listened to this
out.
yet. I have not listened to any of this yet, and it's been some of the songs have been out for a while.
I streamed some of it. It's ambitious.
Yeah.
It's out there in a good way.
Couple interesting reviews. American Songwriter says no one makes music quite like this pair. If Frank Zappa took drugs, this might be the result.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Kerrang says the many moods of South of Reality are both rewarding and unsettling, as if music exists on shifting sands, and as the work of two wide and creative imaginations tough to beat. Also heard somebody say they're not good songwriters. Consequence of sound. There's enough skill and joy in this music to make the listening worthwhile, even if Lennon and Claypool can sound at times like the cranky old uncles of psychedelic rock.
Yes, that's exactly right. Because it does point to Zappa. It points to some weird psychedelic.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you know these guys, what they're doing, they're kind of giving homage to that whole scene. When you heard the little 12-inch or the 10-inch that I have that has the 4 songs on it.
I will say, from what I listen to, it does do all of that. Modern day 13th floor elevators. But you know what bands like that did not have? Is when the psychedelic kind of vibe drops out for a second. This record has the bass that just keeps grooving. That keeps going. And that's what it drives this record, from what I've heard. Oh, beautiful vinyl. Look at this.
This is called pink and purple split colored vinyl with blue splatter. Sean Lennon, that's Yoko's son. Julian was the first wife.
And this just came out today.
Beautiful.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Looks like bubblegum.
It smells like bubblegum. No, it doesn't.
You said it smells like bubblegum?
Scratch and sniff.
Button sniff. Well, that's it.
That's all we got, man.
Okay.
See you next week.
No. Nobody go anywhere. You guys like sodas and chips. We got shit to talk about coming up. Hey, we got it in the pocket, baby. Relax. Everybody get a grip. Relax for a few minutes. We got to take a quick break.
You got a soda ready?
Nope.
I didn't bring one.
I do. I got a Zevia. Yep. Ice cold.
That'll have to do then.
Ice cold, baby. All right. Hey. Get a grip, everybody. Stand up and take you a piss for a minute or two. It depends on how old you are. We're older gentlemen over here. But we'll be right back with a Soda Speaking Chip Chat real quick here on the Grown Man Record Night program. Go over there while we're taking a quick break. You got a couple of minutes? Go over to our Twitter page and keep up with when we go live, whether we do video game shit during the week or the Grown Man Record Night program. You're going to want to go to the Twitter page. It'll always tell you when we're live. Facebook may let you down from time to time, but be sure to always keep up with us on Twitter. You know for a fact that's going to let you know what's going on. And we'll be right back with some more Grown Man Record Night.
What do you love about freshen up gum?
Love that squirt.
What do you love when you bite into one?
Love that squirt.
Freshen Up freshens breath with a tingly liquid center. One bite squirts refreshment all over your breath.
Freshen your breath with Freshen Up.
The gum that goes squirt.
Love that squirt.
ファミリーコンピュータの楽しいカセット情報。シングルスダブルスの本格テニスをコンピュータと技比べ、5段階のランクが楽しめます。ピンボール、迫力のフリッパー、スロットマシンのスリル、ポーカーゲームの興奮、ビンゴの面白さの全てを結集したピンボールの決定版。さらにゴルフ、光線銃など面白カセットどんどん登場。
Foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone. Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Dead time stories. All brand new, straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Sheriff's back in town on TV Sheriff's HD Roundup.
Hello, what I'm doing? Who's you do? This here's the TV Sheriff. TV Sheriff. TV Sheriff. HD Roundup. Once in a great while, I ride up upon a Jabba the Pizza Hut Cheesy Bites, Monster Truck Doritos, Jack, ridiculous snack and chips, and last but not least, one great American hero, Aerosmith rocker Steven Tyler. So let's ride on with these heroes a tell a wonder, and a salute to sweet Jack Monster Cheesy Bites to see the kind of HD freedom makes.
When it comes,
Have you tried the sauce?
when it comes,
sauce.
Monster Jack Doritos Jack for you. Cradled up and tangled into HD stew. Go, dude looks like an old lady pushing play royal slab. For its entertainment, I can judge no crime.
There ain't nothing more videolicious. That's all the time there is, Buckarantos. I'ma head over to the next Teller Ridge, sniffing out V-rustlers, so it's time to say goodbye from the HD Teller Range. Yahoo, hee-haw, and nighty-night, partners. Yeah, baby.
Well, thanks for joining us here. Staying tuned with us. Sorry about that. Sorry about the door issue. Sorry about that. We're lacking chroma. I don't care for it. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Staying just stalwart. We got a So to Speak coming up.
Okay.
Steve, you came up with some So to Speak nonsense earlier this week. I don't know if you remember it.
I do not.
You said that that there was actually some soda news coming out of the Taco Bell realm of things.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember all about that?
I was at Taco Bell.
What happened?
And I noticed they had Diet Mountain Dew. I was like, well, I'll get me a fountain drink because they got Diet Mountain Dew over there. I go over there, and I was like, oh, you know, they always have those Baja, Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yeah,
It's always like whatever. And I looked, it was like Zero sugar, Baja Blast. And I was like, now that,
yeah, man,
I gotta try that.
I'd be all about that. Did you try? So you tried it?
Yeah, I tried it. You're looking at my cup.
No.
Oh.
I got off the internet. It was easier than downloading your pictures. This was like 3,000 by 4,000 image.
Okay.
You can't touch that. You can't.
Mine looked more refreshing than that.
It did. This is a terrible picture, but
anyway, yeah, it was good. It was good.
What's your flavor going on here? What's your profile? So what's your profile? We call it on the soda in the soda game.
It's kind of a, it's like Mountain Dew, but it's got that
artificial
kind of fake fruit going on.
What fruit?
What fruit is that?
Nothing points to anything.
Juicy juice. Juicy fruit gum.
It looks like cotton candy or something.
Maybe. I don't know.
That kind of vibe.
I don't know.
White fruit.
I thought it was good.
And zero sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I always thought the past year, what's the lemon lime one they do? It's clear.
What is that thing called? It's,
ice.
Ice. Mountain Dew ice.
If they did a sugar-free version of that, honey hush.
Yeah.
I don't do sugar-free sodas because they spike your blood sugar when you're doing the keto. However, there is one artificial sugar thingy. I guess you could say it's not artificial necessarily. Is that I've been told that don't do aspartame and shit like that. It spikes your blood sugar, and so even though it's a sugar-free soda, your body produces insulin. It'll fuck you up and make you fat. That's what I'm getting around to for people like me. So they said if you find things that have stevia in it, you're better off, and it won't mess your stuff up. Cool. So like every now and then I've been buying these. We've done them on the program before. These Zevia sodas, which have stevia in them. I did a regular cola, which I prefer, that regular cola. The back end's got that almost a sweet and low saccharine.
Yeah.
I did some root beers, decent root beer. Fuck. And I did. They had one called a Dr. Zevia or something.
Like a Dr.
And it kind of had it going on. That was closer, and then at the very back end, damn it. But this past week, I did pick up from Zevia a 0-calorie, non-artificial, non-sugar soda. It's a black cherry, and damn it, I love a black cherry soda.
Okay.
Especially like a sugar-free or a diet black cherry. Harris Teeter's store brand diet black cherry. Money in the bank. So I've been drinking these. So I'll give you first pull on this guy. You let me. You tell me what you think about it.
It's not bad.
It's there, on the very tail end.
Right on the tail end. It's like,
but it's masked. Much better than the other versions of these Zevia sodas. Jay, you want to try this? Actually, while you got it, hold it super close up for that. Let everybody see what. Freeze it. Hold it right there. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. Hang on, Jay. Keep it right there. Give a tilt down. One more tilt. Freeze it. Freeze it. Zevia Black Cherry. There you go. Now give it. Now give it a pull, Jay. Take a pull, then pick up the microphone and tell us what you think about it. It's got a little bite to it, and that's what I like. But I taste more of the black cherry than I do the saccharine sweet and low thing. It does, but it's way less than the other Zevia sodas. But I've stopped drinking a lot of like Diet Cokes and shit like all the time. So things are a little more pronounced to me because I just drink water and then booze like on the weekend.
Right.
So it's a little more pronounced for me, but I think this is when I like, damn it, man, I want soda. I pull one of these out and I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't drink this and be like, I wish this was a Diet Coke. I don't do that. Some of the other ones, I totally did that. I get, you know, halfway through it, I'm like, man, this is garbage. I want a damn Diet Coke with that bite and that just sting. And I drink one of these, the black cherries. I don't think that thought kind of goes away.
Okay.
My opinion. Try them out. Tell them Grown Man Record Night sent you. We get a per diem about a. You guys ever been there?
I got a bunch of sodas at home. I didn't bring them, but I'll try to bring it next time.
Yeah. Oh, Anal Cunt's already taken. Goat Penis.
Excuse me?
Band name of all time. Goat Penis. We can't sell that in church, though. We're all youth group leaders here. We run a big youth group. We go down to the...
Yeah, we eat breakfast at Chick-fil-A.
We go to Chick-fil-A, and then we take some kids down to the park.
Excuse me?
Work out with them. You got to stretch those hammies out.
And we take them back to their moms.
You get good limber hammies.
Limber
it's
up
good
your
for
hammies.
kids. Kids need to have their hamstrings stretched out real hard. Real hard.
Okay. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
And then, why don't you do me a favor and have a seat over there? All right. Everybody get out of here. Let's get into a chip chat.
Okay.
You pulled this one out.
I don't know.
This is a Harris product out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That I picked up from a local grocery last week. We've done a lot of their chips over the years. Jesus Christ. And ridiculous amount of Harris chips. One of the more frequent flyers of the Chip Chat program. And this is I tell you, from back to being on keto and shit like that, I don't eat French fries or tater chips and shit like that, especially during the week. And I saw the picture on the front of this. Holy Lord Jesus Christ, God, baby almighty. One of my favorite things in the whole world, cheese fries. Before we open it, get that up there close. Look at that picture.
It's like a
Look how
it's like a checkered flag thing.
Look how appetizing that picture. Tilt forward.
Tilt
Get closer.
forward.
Get closer. Tilt forward.
Tilt
You gotta
forward.
tilt it. No, use two hands. There you go.
Not that far.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at that. Baby.
Aren't you wanting that?
Baby, it's cold outside. You can open them up, Steve. I don't care.
They have
Oh, my
topped
Lord.
their crisp, delicious potato chips with a combination of savory aged cheddar cheese and a special
Okay.
blend of seasonings
All right.
to bring you an authentic cheese fries experience.
All right, let's get on with it. I don't know.
Aged cheese. I smell the age.
It's butt cheese. Is what you're telling me. That's all I hear is butt cheese.
I see some seasonings on there that look kind of sour creamy.
I can smell them, yeah. It's more of a chive. Maybe not the sour cream, but the chive. Cheddar and sour cream.
Very mild.
That's cheddar and sour cream.
I'm not thinking cheese fries though.
No, it's cheddar and sour cream. Think Lay's cheddar and sour cream, but on a ruffle chip.
It's good.
Well, yeah.
And it's gonna be cheaper than Lay's probably.
Yeah.
No.
And if you're smart, you can get Jim Halpert to go across the street and find them in the vending machine for you.
That was Harris.
What's your store number? 6.
What flavor was it though?
French onion.
It was a Harris French onion.
Yep.
Come out the office, by the way.
Goat penis. You guys are still talking about goat penis. If we need to turn this into a bestiality channel, I can make it happen. I got connections. I'm a video editor. You guys know about it?
Bring some chickens in here.
How much does your internet cost? I can hook you up. I got so much internet. Man. Your mom's internet is so slow.
You're good.
I remember back in the day, one of my favorite things to say was when they showed old news footage of like old computers. I would always say, "Nice CRT, Grandma." I miss that. Nice CRT, Grandma. Anyway. Alright. You guys know about a cathode ray tube? If you go Google cathode ray tube and Tennessee tuxedo, YouTube will give you a flippin' bonus.
You'll learn a lot.
You'll learn a lot about it. Alright, we love you guys. Appreciate the shit out of you. It's been a good time, I think. Y'all had a good time? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But we got some record albums coming back. Alright, Jay, I'll take it now. We got some good record albums coming your way. Go over to our Twitch channel, please. And if you've not, hit the follow button, which is in the shape of a heart. And once we get to 50, we can start having some fun. We become a Twitch affiliate where we have to fill out tax forms and all that shit. It'll be great. You guys love tax forms just like I do. So please, we're at 40. We got to get to 50. I mean, if you wanna tie fight about it, we'll get into it. Let's do it. Come on. No holds barred. Let's get into it. And then we can start charging to make us take shots. That'll be fun. I think. What do you guys think?
Whatever, dude.
But, all right. So we're going to play a lot of these records that the ones we not played tonight. We're going to go over here to the Twitch channel and play it. So if you go over here and hang out with us, we'll play these records. If you've not followed us, go over and follow us.
What the hell?
And otherwise, hope everybody has a great weekend. Man, enjoy this time off you've got. If you're lucky enough to have weekends off, enjoy it. Thirst it. Get in on it. Squeeze it.
Thirst it?
Take the life right fucking out of it. Squeeze it. Did you hear that bit about the old Buddy Hackett joke this morning?
No.
He was talking about the guy at the urinal.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Buddy Hackett told his jokes. He's at the urinal, and he heard some guy beside him like tapping on the side of the urinal. It's like, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, I'm just shaking the dew off the lily, It's like, oh, really? You're not? Well, mine, I just take it and I'll wring it out like it's a washcloth. All right. God bless you. We'll see you next time on Grown Man Record Night. Maybe. Hell, I may be dead by then. I don't know. What do I know about it? So, we'll see you.